Wanna race?
We couldn't buy a nice car.
Adam is on the toilet. I didn't want to buy a new car. What did you do?
Kaput.
Good morning. Today's Monday and the day starts same as every Monday, which is an issue. I came to the garage to start filming, but I don't have the keys to open the gate and there's no one here. So I think I need to go to the shop because I think Marek's in the shop. He should have the keys. Yeah. Let's go to the shop. Marek, where are you going? Mister, where are you going?
I'm going to garage to film some TikToczki.
I just went to garage, but I don't have a garage keys. So I went here to get your keys.
I'm going garage now as well. Let's
Okay,
go.
you wanna race? Okay, made it to the garage. Let's see the situation inside. Basically, last week, Bozo took some time and he spent this time on his Miata because this car is finally almost ready to be sold. As you know, he wants to sell this car to have money to work on the RX-7s. So, one of you guys, if you're into nice small drift cars, turbo, 250 horsepower, you can DM Bozo and buy this car. With Boogie, he decided that an era with owning his E36 is finishing, is up to an end. So basically he's getting his car ready for sale as well. This car has been with us for the longest time, but it's time for Boogie to move on. There's not much you can do with this car and Boogie needs some progress. And progress means a new chassis, Japanese chassis, the car that he's been dreaming about since forever. And this is not it. So this car is gonna be for sale as well. Crazy reliable drift car. Since he bought the car, every drift event Boogie went to, he was drifting all day, going back home, no issues. So yeah, that's the story with this car. He's just changing some parts to make the car good. Today is about two main things, super exciting things. First one, I'll show you now. This is Adam's S13 that he's been building for the past 6 months as well. If you watch the videos, you know the story. He was working on my cars, but at the same time he was building his dream car, his S13. It's the engine that we all love here. Good old 1UZ S13. And today, finally, is the day that he's been waiting for a long time, because today is the day when we're gonna try to start the engine. Crank the engine, and if it works, we're gonna take it for a spin. Super exciting. And hopefully by the end of today it's gonna work, it's gonna drive. And also there is one more mission today, for me the most exciting one, but this later. For now, let's focus on the job here. Okay, everything is connected. Adam's just connecting the throttle cable, and I think we're ready to go. Okay, the car has started. Of course, there is some issues, there is still some work to do before we take it for a spin for a test, but it's a big success already, super hyped about this, and now it's time to go for a mission of the day. Let's go. We go to buy a new car, because I didn't want to buy a new car, but Błażej here told me that there is one car to sell. I don't know, you know how it is. It's cheap, so
Yeah. I might not be the only Mark here now. I feel like so you just saw the nice sunny weather how we're driving, and we're actually approaching the city right now where we need to be, and as always,
Every time the same. I just said every time we buy a car, it's raining.
let's see.
No, tu stoi od ta, Roomster Skoda.
Where are we? Oh, now this.
That's the one.
Oh, tak.
People don't know what we're getting. I mean, from the title they know, but through this.
Taki, I don't know what to think.
It's nice.
It is nice. I'm looking at. Oh,
O, tak. Ale ma fajne felgi.
No ma, wiaderki.
how does it feel like?
I don't know. Dobry, macie tu jakieś JZX na sprzedaż?
No to się znajdzie, nie?
Look, the weather actually got very nice. It's not raining anymore.
So in typical Nightride fashion, we couldn't buy a nice car. I mean, it is nice, but you will see what I mean in a second. Here,
It was nice before Mr. here. What did you do?
Kaput.
Kaput. Look, no, it's a nice car. Nothing to show from that side.
nothing to see here.
No? Marek, you can see anyway.
Okay, there is a bit of work to do, but for us,
This is what we like.
But honestly, the damage is so little, and comparing to, like, let's say the Skyline and everything that we built like in the past few years, they were huge builds. So looking at this, it feels like get some
And,
beer, 2 days with the boys, and
And Damian had this car for
Like
2 years. And when it was working, it was very, very good car.
oh la la.
Clean car. And
Oh, it smells like
it's just a bit of shame that it looks like this.
Yeah.
smells like JZX.
This car to your car in Japan.
No dobry,
I'm
was
buying
dobry.
parts in up garage to bring them here in a suitcase.
Mi się bardzo podobają, jak oni mają. Mi się bardzo podobają, jak oni mają takie firany na tych
Tak, te białe
Mają
takie.
takie, nie?
Okay, what do you say?
First picture done.
Burman. Burman.
Cześć.
Burman is not happy with selling the car. He's like, don't buy my JZX.
Są, leżą, nie?
A to co lampy? A skąd masz lampy?
Kupiłem w Japonii. Up garage.
Upgrasz? Cheap?
O, nawet czapeczka jest w garażu.
No to są te dolne rzeczy.
A, no.
No to zresztą tu zobaczysz zaraz, że to się otworzyło. I to błotnik też można ściągnąć. O widzisz, tu się... Tu. Widzisz? To popchało całe do góry, no. Dobrze, że wiesz, tu to ominęło, nie?
Właśnie, no. To automatic.
Tylko, że nie odpali, nie? I chuj.
So the car had this accident half a year ago, and since there it was just standing here, sadly, waiting for someone to save him, and we're gonna save him. That's the wheel that was on the car when the accident happened.
A, okej.
Było mokro i no, uciekła mi dupa.
Pewnie jechaliście taką przy rzece.
Ona jest...
Kurwa, kiedyś była akcja chuj z tym autem stary jak...
Okay. So, long story short, we didn't plan any of this. It's always an accident. I don't know. This time, 2 days ago, we were just sitting in a house, just talking about some bullshit, and then I randomly texted Damian if he still have this JZX, because in some time I'd like to build JZX100 street drift car, inspired by Japanese street drifters, and I randomly just texted him out of interest if he still have this car, and then only he told me that half a year ago this car had been crashed and he actually has it and is actually for sale for quite a good price. So without thinking too much, just told him to send me some pictures, and we are here 2 days later. So we didn't plan any of this, we weren't ready to get a new car and stuff. So for the moment, what I want to do is just buy the car, put it there to have it, and the main focus for the channel for the next weeks and months, it would be Marek's Lada and rotary swap, and this car would be on the side, like maybe in the free time I would work on it and fix it and get some parts for it, but the main focus would be Marek's Lada with the rotary swap. This car is just in a good price, so that's why I decided to get it today. And hopefully it's a start of a very good journey and something really, really exciting. I mean, look at this. And I remember when Damian bought the car a couple years ago, we all were very, very surprised of how nice the car is. It's really a clean car inside and everything underneath. It's a big shame that it's been crashed, but I'm happy that we are the people that's gonna save it and just make it back into something really special. So let's put the car on the trailer and go back home. Smutno ci? Okay, it's late, but we made it home. The car is here, and I think it's a bit too late to talk about it, so I think I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Long story short, since we went to Japan and we seen certain street drifters doing crazy stuff with their JZXs on the streets of Tokyo and Yokohama and basically on the streets of Japan in exactly these cars, and then after we went to Ebisu, we were drifting these cars on Ebisu, Mecca of drifting. I think every person that experienced that in some level fell in love with these cars. And since we came back from Japan, I knew in my head that one day I want to build big Japanese sedan like a JZX100 for a street drift car in Poland. And I didn't plan it so early because we just finished building a Skyline and we have some other things planned, but the reality verified us again and this car popped up and I just had to go for it. So let me quickly tell you what it is and what's the plan. It's not even a real JZX100. This car is Toyota GX100 Mark II. What's the difference between JZX and GX? The engine, mostly. JZX had 1JZ engines, GX had 1G engines, the same one that is in Lexus IS200. So this is a pretty weak spec car at the moment. As you can see, automatic gearbox, NA 1G engine, and at the moment it's nothing special apart from really nice chassis, a clean car in general. As you can see, the car had a bit of situation, and what I want to do with it is firstly fix the car after the crash, so change the suspension parts and change the body parts. It's not a bad crash, it's really lucky because it didn't touch the frame rail of the car, it didn't touch the strut tower. It might look a bit bad from outside, but it's actually just cosmetic stuff. So first thing on the list is fix the car to the point where we can drive it. Second thing, we obviously need some power. There's two things we can do. Either put a turbo on this engine and just make it about 350 horsepower. Option number two is something that I think at this point we should go for, and it is 1JZ Swap It. This thing has been done on YouTube by everyone, I think, and it's definitely nothing special, but for us it would be special because JZ engine was always too far for us to reach. It was always too expensive and, you know, too fancy, but that's what I want to do with this car. It's not something that we would do now straight away. What I want to do is firstly manual swap this so we can enjoy this car over the winter with a stock 1G engine, and in the meantime find 1JZ engine, put it in the garage and slowly build a very cool 1J engine that eventually will land here in this car. I also ordered some body kit and have some visual ideas how I would like this car to look like, but like I said yesterday, all this will be kind of on the side because our main focus now will be Marek's Lada. Yeah, it's a pretty clean car. So for now it'll be standing here I'll just get the parts, get it all ready, and then probably at some point film a video where we change the suspension, change all the parts here, and just get the car ready for the road. Manual swap it, which is gonna be easy with IS200 gearbox, and in the meantime, slowly build a 1J engine for it.
Massage check good. Okay, so it's the next day actually, and I just got E30 into the garage because we're gonna take it to an event this Sunday, but there's a very big issue with E30 right now. Unacceptable. We need to fix that. Or should we leave it?
No.
I think it's pretty decent. No?
No. You can fit 6-year-old child underneath.
I would say 8-year-old already.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's why I was a bit late with it, but I got 2 new tires. All we need to do now is raise the car from the front, which shouldn't be a big issue at all, and change the front tires for the slimmer ones, and that way we can make the fitment good again. Let's go. And also, by the way, we're streaming. So people actually are not here right now. There's an intro screen happening with a very cool Kevin animation. But we're gonna start streaming this whole process. So yeah, let's go. I suppose I need to go old school. Where is 17? Oh. Uh-huh. Almost. Oh. Yes, easy job. Okay, so I just took off the wheels and changed one of the tires, and just look how much bigger it is. This one is 195/45, the one that's supposed to be there, 195/50. And it's just such a huge difference between them. Oh yeah, I'm already gonna change this one now. That's another new tire. And Bozo, meanwhile, is doing some sketchy stuff here. He's
Don't worry.
lowering the car.
Don't worry, mister. Oh, this much, no? Lower.
Yes, pretty much this much,
Okay,
yes.
okay, yeah.
The stream is going well. These are the people. Oh, people can say hello, YouTube. Very cool. 250 people right now just watching us, 2 grown men lowering the car. Okay, so it's not looking crazy bad. It's still reasonably high, but it's nice. Am I right?
No.
Okay. Anyway, it's much better than before, and that's what I wanted to do. Right now, Andre is finishing up some work with the cables. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful in here. And the thing that we need to do right now is probably just change the coolant, because on the last event I noticed that it was overheating a lot on the second day. And I was like, why? And then I checked how much coolant we have, and we're missing about 2 liters. So I put some water in there. And also, I realized that my tires at the back are completely gone. So I'm just gonna put these ones that were on the front, because those ones were supposed to be the drift ones anyway. I'm gonna put them on now on the back. Okay, so I changed the coolant, Andre fixed some cabling stuff, and now we're gonna see how the car works. Quick test drive, and I think, Bozo, are you taking your car?
Not really. Because
No?
it's raining, it's gonna get dirty, so.
Okay, Bozo wanted to go with his car for test drive, but it's raining, so he's a little baby today.
Yes.
Real men go here.
Opa, dzień dobry.
Oh yes.
Okay, next day, and today the plan is to make this thing drivable again. So, as we can clearly see, the problem that we have is that the tie rod is completely broken. That's one part of it, and that's the second part of it. And usually the problem with these cars is that there's no parts available in Europe, because these cars were sold only in Japan. But luckily the suspension parts are pretty much the same as in some of the other cars. For example, Lexus IS300. And these cars we had here in Europe, so I'm just gonna remove the parts that are broken, and I'll try to find some parts from Lexus. Okay, it was quite straightforward. That's the broken tie rod. That's the ending of a tie rod in this kind of ball joint that's in the knuckle. This one, as you can see, was bent as well. But luckily, we have a new part. We also have a new tie rod, so we're just missing the ending. Adam ordered the ending for me online. It should be here in a couple hours, so it should be pretty easy job to put it all back together with the new parts and have a car drivable. And when it's drivable, I'm just gonna put it inside my garage and wait for more parts that I've ordered. Nice. Okay, it's been a couple hours. Like I said, it wasn't hard to source the parts. I have what I needed, and now it's time to put it all together and see if the car drives. Let's see. It's super hot, and now the car is in full sun, so will be easy, but should be quick job. And then for later, actually something super exciting. Adam's S13 is almost ready to go for a test drive. The boys are just doing alignment now, so I think just the time I finish this, Adam's S13 will be ready and we will take it for the first spin. So let's do this one quickly. everything is fixed. I mean, the suspension is straight. What I need to do now is just start it and try to drive straight and see what will happen. The problem is the battery is dead, so I'm gonna have to have my Corolla to start the Mark II, and nice. That was way easier than expected. So I'm not sure if it's fine, but let's see. What? Wow. Easy. Open diff. Easy. Fitment's on point. Okay, and here's where we finish with this car for today. Pretty successful day, managed to fix the issue without the big problems. And now it's gonna stand like this for the next couple days because I already found a new hood and fender. So probably next video we're gonna be changing the fender and the hood. And I found a body kit, but it's in Ireland. I ordered, it's gonna be here in next month. Small progress is still a progress, so happy with that. And yeah, good car. Let me know in the comments if you see the potential of this build. Some of the people, like, they were asking why did I bring such a shit here, but I see a potential in it, so I hope you guys see as well. It's a very good car. It's beautiful when it's nicely done. Okay, let's go back to the garage now and see how is Adam with his S13 and if he's ready for the test drive. Okay, back in the garage. The S13 is here and the boys are fighting with alignment. And this is the last thing to do before we take this car for a spin, as it is now. Adam is on the toilet. He's stressed about driving this car, so he went to relieve some stress, but I think he'll be fine.
No jak? Jak Fagumid nie szczeli, to będzie git.
And it got dark. Setting up the alignment. I don't know why every time we need to do it, we think it's gonna take 10 minutes, but it takes 2 hours. I think it's normal, especially with the car that's been, you know, there's new suspension, everything is new. The car's been standing here for months and just need to set it. But yeah, it takes some time. Pali odpali. Okay, first test. It's funny because it sounds totally different than my Miata or my Skyline. It's same engine but different sounds. We are back. Adam did literally 2 or 3 spins because it was very sketchy with the car without any lights. But overall, I think great success. The car moved. It was driving, changing gears, braking, turning. Nothing really broke. We came back here and now is the time to celebrate. Celebration. It's really good to see this car moving. You need to set it up properly, get used to it, change a couple things, and it'll be fine. It'll be perfect. Tomorrow, me and Marek, we're taking E30 and we are going for quick, you can say, a drift practice on a wet racetrack. We never did anything like this, so I think we still put it in that video. So see you tomorrow. Bang it.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. Thank you everyone for watching. I actually have no idea what you have watched so far because I'm so lost with all the things that we filmed so far in the last few days. And Sam is right now going to edit the video that you're watching right now. We just came back from a quick test day where we drifted E30. Sam might have had a little crash with it.
But you cannot say it because then you need to say the magic words of we didn't film anything.
Yeah, we didn't film anything. We went to drift and didn't film anything. And tomorrow, let me tell, I'm planning not to film anything as well.
Okay,
What
anyway.
you gonna do now? I suppose. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Okay, I'm going now. Bye.